अरे यार नवा तू बुरा मत मान यार. मी ना शाहरुख सर प्लीज हाँ. Don't ask me about Salman, Sanju. नहीं यार मेरे को बुरा लगता है.
This evening we are joined by a man who is literally the internet has gone wild over. I think his fans have gone wild, and guess what? This very gentleman studied right here in Lancashire. It is of course the one and only Rohit Gupta. Rohit, welcome to the Northwest.
Thank you so much, Neetal. I can't tell you how happy I am to be visiting BBC. It's indeed a pleasure. Thank you so much.
We're all the more happy to see you here. Now, I mean, just to kind of let's rewind all the way back to Chota Rohit. Chota Rohit. The bug bite, basically.
As a kid, I would mimic my father, and
Sorry, Uncle.
I started mimicking my family members.
Yeah.
A very famous comedian in India is Johnny Lever, and I would listen to his cassettes.
Yeah.
And at the age of 6, 7, I started mimicking the way Johnny Lever would mimic his characters. And then slowly in college I started, as I said, Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes.
So mimicking people, making others laugh was always a thing, you know. And I just couldn't keep my mouth shut whenever there was an opportunity.
Yes.
So and then people started liking the thing that I would do, the spontaneous comebacks. So I did all these things. I put a lot of pranks in my college.
Mm-hmm.
I would call up a lot of girls as Shah Rukh Khan and speak to them.
And they would completely fall for it, I'm sure.
You've seen my videos.
Yeah.
But then later on the breakthrough came when I started mimicking the one and only Sanjay Dutt.
Yes. I mean, you know, I can't wait for our listeners to hear some of the mimicry. But I think it's really important we get to know Rohit's journey, your journey. Your talent is something that was just always stood out. It is them one-liners. Now, kind of just going back to Chota Rohit, can you give us your first impression of Johnny Lever? Do you remember it?
So I think the South Indian and the Sindhi character, the first thing that I remembered was, so what do you want me to say?
Anything. Kuch bhi.
मेरा बोलने का मतलब ये है, आज मैं यहाँ पे मैनचेस्टर में आया है, मेरा फ्रेंड नीथल ने मेरे को यहाँ पर बुलाया है. Oh my God, I am so happy, you know. I used to just chill in Wembley, but today I got the opportunity to come to Manchester.
Oh, wow. Amazing. How did you get into acting course, and what did you learn from that acting course?
So, I think you cannot teach someone how to act, right? Yeah. It's you know what happens to a diamond, right? So we practiced a lot of scenes, a lot of Bollywood scenes. My acting teacher was Kishore Namit Kapoor.
Yes.
And he's been the guy who taught acting to Hrithik Roshan, Ranveer Singh, name anyone.
Kareena
Kapoor, yeah. So that is the place where I got that confidence, you know. And people at my acting school loved what I did. I was not good with the scripts, but I was good with improvising.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I think it started there, and then after that, I had this friend called Ghanshyam in Preston. So he would send me these clips of prank calls.
Ghanshyam, I'm just going to put your mic up, Ghanshyam, because he actually joins us here in the studio.
Yeah, hi Neetal.
Yes, we can hear you. So Ghanshyam, again, I know
Ghanshyam started sending me these prank calls.
Yeah.
And I started, I think we were I was in Preston when I became friends with him. And so these guys would, do these prank calls on call centers and all that. And that would really fascinate me. So when I went back, after in 2010, I remember it was my first prank call. I started to do exactly what these guys were doing in the UK. And after a few years, people started liking what I was doing. So obviously I put in my Indian, I was not doing what these guys were doing in UK.
They were just funny prank calls that other people have made.
Yeah.
And they were really, really hilarious. So, you know, as you do on social media, through WhatsApp, you pass it around to your friends. And, you know, I used to send them to Rohit, and all my friends who like who have like, you know, like who are like funny characters.
Yeah.
I used to send it to everybody, and you know,
They would
just a
call
bit
up people.
fun,
They
you
would
know?
call up people, and when
Yeah.
you know what happens when you have this when they say that this call might be recorded.
Yeah.
So they would also ask them that is it okay if we record the phone call as well. So I found that very funny, and I started doing that in India. So
And
yeah.
the mantra worked. The prank mantra worked in India.
So I think that's the reason Ghanshyam is here, because he was the guy who actually inspired me to do this.
I was going to actually ask you, Ghanshyam, how have you seen Rohit?
I mean, when I first met Rohit, I thought he was a little shy. You know, when I first met him, he was like a normal student.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, we made friends. I made friends with his father, and then the friendship turned into like, you know, like family. So I've known Rohit for, say, past 15 years now, Rohit.
And that is like 10% of the thing that he's saying. He has done much more than that for me. He was the guy in UK who gave me food every day, who took no money from me, and he's such a sweetheart. So I can say that if I have a best friend in UK, that would be Ghanshyam.
Wow, Ghanshyam. And a little bit about Rohit's talent. What would he do? What would
I mean,
he do?
like I
and you-
said, Rohit wasn't like a shy person, but all of a sudden, he's just come out with this. He's naturally talented, and he's a very good. You know, if you don't know him, he could come across arrogant, but he's just a genuine person, and he's got a really superb personality, and like he mixes so well with people, family, and you know, and it's really nice to have like a little brother.
Aw.
We call him our little brother.
But now you look like my father. You know?
Oh,
That's what Ghanshyam, you've got that blazer on, granddad
Yeah.
blazer on today. Brilliant. Now, going back to you, Rohit. Going back to your acting class, in fact.
I'm a good entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
I love to entertain people.
Yeah.
With my acting, maybe the way even when I'm in my car, if I'm doing a prank call, I make sure I'm giving those expressions, those funny faces that I make, and I'm doing all that. So I want to be the best at what I am doing. Ranveer Singh made it. He's one of the best actor today. But then the competition was with I think 20,000 people over there. With me, I am famous on the internet, and I'm really happy with what I'm doing.
What is the process of becoming successful on the digital platform? What is it? If somebody's listening, thinking, I want to follow the same footsteps as Rohit, what should they actually do?
Every 1 minute, a new video is being uploaded on YouTube or Facebook. Every 1 minute, okay? In India, nothing is going to work except pure talent, pure content. People want to see a security guard singing on the internet. People want to see a person with videos which are amateurly shot, but which has good content, is what people want to see on social media. So no matter what you are wearing, how you look, that doesn't really matter. If you have the talent, you can try, and then you can get the hits.
And then how do you reach out to the audience? I mean, I know you've talked about content there, you've talked about, kind of making your videos out there, but how do you actually become popular? How do you become viral?
I think consistency is the key, but I am a lazy person, to be honest. I do not upload a video every week. I've been told to do that, but I want to do something that really comes from my heart. And so no matter what I have to do, where I have to travel, I mean, today I am in Manchester with at BBC. This is one of the best things actually that has happened to me.
Super. And what has this success meant? What has been the result of it? Because I know we were just talking a little off air. That you came through the airport and you were stopped by a fan and people recognizing you. What has been some of the results of being so popular?
I don't know how it happened, but the moment I landed in London, I was stopped by this guy who was, I think, assisting some officer over there. and I think he was Sri Lankan.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really happy. He stopped me. He said, "I'm his. I mean, he follows me and he's my fan." So that was the first, my first experience, and it was really awesome. Then after that, I was some guy at Piccadilly Street. He came and he met me. Then there were people who kept messaging me, and
Wow.
the best thing that happened to me, I have not paid a single amount till now for food or coffee. Everything has been taken care of by the people who follow my videos. At the match, I counted, and there were like 9 different people who came to my seat to click a picture with me, and I can't tell you the happiness, I cannot express myself. This is a dream come true, and I always dreamt of doing this. No actor would say that he doesn't want to become famous, right?
Where do you go from here, Rohit?
So I have plans of doing something on social media, and I want to make some funny rom-com TV series in India. That is what I want to do. I want to make episodes of 7 to 9 minutes. That is what I want to do. And hopefully in the next 3 to 4 months, this should be on the internet.
Wow. And what about Bollywood? I mean, would you? I know we've just talked. Social media being the new kind of platform for reaching out to audiences. But what about the Hindi film industry? Because I know you've always talked about your love for the Hindi film industry in particular.
How can I answer that? I think you should probably say something to the people in Bollywood.
Is it something?
It is really, really, really difficult to get in Bollywood.
For someone like
So someone like me.
is it something that you aspire? Would you aspire to be in the Hindi film industry, or are you comfortable with this own identity that you've created?
I don't mind. As I said, I want to be the best at what I'm doing.
Absolutely, yeah.
So people are watching me either on the social media or on the TV, right, or on the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I wouldn't it would be a dream for me to be in a movie, but I would like to get that kind of a role which would suit me. I don't want to become John Abraham, but I want to do something like what Govinda does, what Govinda did.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of Govinda.
Ah,
I'm a big fan of Sanjay Dutt. What Sanjay Dutt did in Munna Bhai. These are the kind of characters that I want to be.
And do you have any role models? I know we talked about Govinda and Sanjay.
In Bollywood?
Yeah, and not just Bollywood generally. Who are some of your key role models that have been
So
instrumental?
I learn a lot from a lot of people. Russell Peters,
Yes.
Johnny Lever, Shah Rukh Khan, Sanjay Dutt, Govinda. These are the 5 people. I love them.
How do you get it? So I don't understand. How do you get it? The voice, even when you're talking the body language, is like the whole Sanjay thing. How did you manage to get it right?
I started walking also like Sanjay Dutt.
what is it? Is it constant practice? Is it watching his work constantly, or?
It took, I think, 3 months for me to get his voice correct. I watched a lot of his interviews actually on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's how I started, getting the whole thing. See, that's the thing, when I do these prank calls, it's not only just mimicking the voice. It's about thinking that you are Sanjay Dutt in your head.
Yes.
How Sanjay Dutt was when he was young, how he would, talk to his fans, and how he talks to them right now is what you have to put in your head. And that is when the thing comes out. It's not that you just copy the voice, When I'm doing Sanjay Dutt, when I'm doing Ranbir Kapoor, I was in the movie Rocky, I was in the movie Munna Bhai,
Wow.
and how
Yeah,
I'm supposed to
get
talk.
character.
And that is how I get the confidence.
I can't. I know you did Shah Rukh, and did you do Mr. Bachchan's?
No, I can do Nawaz right now for you.
Nawaz. Yeah.
Nawazuddin Siddiqui.
Okay, do Nawazuddin. Just kuch bhi up. One of his dialogues is fine.
मेरे को एक बात बता, तेरे को खाली रणबीर पसंद है, बाबा पसंद है, कौन पसंद नहीं है तेरे को?
Sure, Nawazuddin. You love what?
मेरे को कहीं को नहीं बुलाया. हाँ, मैं एकदम हॉलीवुड पिक्चर किया है, हॉलीवुड मालूम है. रणबीर ने कौन सा हॉलीवुड पिक्चर किया है?
अरे यार नवाज, तू बुरा मत मान यार. बैठ. या नवाज भाई मूवी बैड है नहीं यार मेरे को पूरा लग गया ये लोग मेरे को नहीं बुलाते हैं इधर मैनचेस्टर मालूम है संजू बाबा मेरे को एकदम छुपा छुपा के लेकर आया
Sanjay Baba.
अभी मैं क्या बोलूं नीतल यार मैं क्या बोलूं
Lovely, absolutely lovely. And I thought we'd end the show with the one and only Shah Rukh Khan.
I'll just laugh like him and I'll say something for you in
Okay.
Shah Rukh Khan's voice.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I need a lot of energy now. I love you, Neetal. क्या तुम मुझसे शादी करोगी?
Yes, Shah Rukh.
मैं तुमसे बहुत प्यार करता हूँ. Yeah.
अरे शाहरुख बाजू में हट मेरे को बात करने दे यार मेरे को पसंद है
यार संजू बाबा,
हमेशा तुम बीच में आ जाते हो
yeah.
अमीना शाहरुख सर प्लीज यार
मेरे को भी आनंद होना. Yeah, guys, come on. I love you, Neetal. Yeah, and I want to say a big thank you to BBC. Yeah, मुझे यहाँ पर बुलाने के लिए. That's it.
I actually thought Shah Rukh was in the building. That is amazing. Rohit, I'm sure all our destinations will be extremely excited to, how can I actually get in touch with you? That's what I was gonna. I've been lost in all this. Sanju, Nawazuddin, Ranbir, and Shah Rukh. How
So
can
since Facebook, I am on. My name is Rohit Gupta. You can search me on Facebook, Instagram. Of course, name is Rohit Gupta. My ID is Rohit Hair. That means Rohit Hair.
Oh, Rohit Hair.
Yes.
Oh wow, how creative! Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we wish you all the very best in all your future endeavours, and of course the rom-coms comedy series that are coming up very soon. We look
Yeah, so
forward to that.
definitely, and I hope that the next time when I'm here, I do some bigger projects, and I really want to thank BBC for inviting a person like me. I think I'm a very small person, and it's back home. My parents are going to be proud because I'm here. I hope you guys enjoyed what I did today.
We absolutely enjoyed it, and thank you so much for taking time.